My name is Sheena with the Way of Namaste, and today I wanted to share a living transmission for Gene Key 45, the shadow of dominion, the gift of synergy, and the divine essence of communion. I'd love to share this transmission along with a Celtic Cross tarot spread by the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sturl. So if it feels in alignment, I invite you to soften your gaze or perhaps close down your eyes and just begin to turn your attention inward, focusing on your breath. Allowing in a deep inhale through the nose. And a sweet release as you exhale through the nose or the mouth. I invite you to continue deepening your breath in your own time, in your own rhythm, feeling yourself anchored to the chair beneath you, rooted in this time and space. Gene Key 45 carries the evolutionary journey from dominance to communion, with the gift of synergy as the bridge. In its shadow, dominance is the need to control, often rooted in fear and survival programming, and it manifests through hierarchy, competition, and power over dynamics. The gift of synergy is when true leadership arises, when individuals recognize their interdependence. This gift births collaborative innovation, co-creation, and the wisdom that we are stronger together. In its divine essence, communion is about our divine remembrance that we are one being, expressing as many. In this frequency, all separation dissolves, and we experience union not just as a concept, but as reality. The key is about dissolving the throne. No rulers, only circles. No empires, only temples of the heart. Let's go ahead and just invite in the frequency of divine synergy to fill this space. May all hearts listening feel the truth that they are never alone. We call upon the essence of Gene Key 45 now to transmute the wounds of dominance and awaken the remembrance of communion. As I speak, may these words carry the codes of unity, and may this reading be a mirror of truth, a reflection of our shared becoming, and an invitation into a new world, rooted not in control, but in care. May all beings find their place at the table, and may we rise together in love. We begin this reading at the heart of the matter with the Six of Pentacles. We are at a threshold of healing our relationship with exchange, generosity, and value. This card invites us to ask, are we giving from power or presence? Are we receiving from gratitude or guilt? It highlights the collective yearning for equity, and not just in money, but in love, energy, attention, and opportunity. From the shadow of dominance, we now remember the sacred art of giving and receiving in balance. Our challenge this week, or obstacle, or opportunity, as I like to say, is the Ace of Swords. A collective awakening is definitely stirring, and truth wants to be spoken, clear, cutting, liberating truth. The challenge is to wield this sword with love. Many right now are grappling with what it means to live in alignment with truth, and not just our personal truth, but universal clarity. So this moment asks, can we cut through illusion without cutting each other down? This sword is not for war, but for wisdom. So let it part the veil, not the people. Where we're coming from is the Three of Pentacles. We carry the memories of co-creation, shared effort, and collaborative vision. Whether through soul families, collectives, or ancient temples, our past is seeded with synergy. And this card honors the wisdom that's already within us. We already know how to build together. What was once apprenticeship is now mastery. The blueprints are in our bones. The elders whisper to us, remember the way. What's in our conscious awareness now is the Knight of Pentacles. So collectively, our minds are focused on steadiness, devotion, and sustainability. No more burning out. No more rushing ahead. The night invites us to move in rhythm with the earth, to take consistent steps in service of the long-term vision. Remember, this is sacred work, not glamorous, but deeply necessary. Whatever is built with devotion becomes a legacy, and we are midwifing a future that lasts. What's coming up in our unconscious energy is the Emperor. At the root lies the archetype of structure, order, and divine masculine leadership. In its healed form, the Emperor offers stability and protection. In its shadow, he enforces control and rigidity. This card in the unconscious position reveals the tension between old systems and the emerging sacred order. We are reclaiming the benevolent ruler, not to dominate, but to anchor a just foundation for all. What's coming up in the near future is the Fool. We are stepping into a brand new frequency, and this Fool brings a leap of faith, a fresh cycle, and uncharted potential. This is collective rebirth. It's not a return to how things were. It's a surrender into how things could be. Light-hearted yet profound, this archetype asks us to move with trust, innocence, and an open heart. Remember, you are not late. You are right on time for the great imagining. So go ahead and leap. What's coming up in the querent right now is the Ace of Wands. So there is a flame within us, an ignition of purpose, of passion, and sacred action. We are waking up to our unique creative codes and soul assignments. The Ace of Wands tells us it's not time to wait, it's time to begin. The impulse to birth, to create, to lead, and to love more boldly is very alive in the field. So let your fire be your prayer. Let your yes light the path forward. And our environment is the Eight of Pentacles. The world around us is a temple of practice. There is work to be done, but this is not toil. It's sacred craftsmanship. Whether through parenting, art, healing, or activism, we are being invited to show up again and again and again with love. Our environment supports our mastery. Remember, what you tend to with love becomes holy, so keep showing up. Our hopes and fears this week is the Six of Swords. We are in the boat. Transition is already underway. We long to reach the other shore, but we also fear that we might lose something along the way. This card acknowledges the collective grief for the world as it was and for the parts of us that can't come forward. But the movement is inevitable. And guess what? It's also blessed. Remember, you are not alone in the crossing. The waters remember how to carry you. So our outcome this week is the Queen of Pentacles. The future vision is abundance, grounded in love. The Queen of Pentacles is a sovereign caretaker, one who nurtures life, tends to beauty, and creates sanctuary. This is where we're headed, a world where care is currency, where wealth is well-being, and where leadership is deeply embodied. You are not building an empire. You are growing a garden. And guess what? It's blooming. Invitation to take another deep breath, maybe placing a hand over your heart or on your womb space, and just anchoring this cellular memory into your bones now, remembering we are never alone. So let's affirm to ourselves now. We release control and reclaim care. We step into synergy, one soul at a time, and together we remember what it means to belong. So may our hands be steady, and may our hearts be open, and may our fire be guided by love. If this message resonates with your heart, you're warmly invited to journey deeper within us with the Way of Namaste, a living temple space where we walk the medicine wheel together in devotion. Through daily rituals, weekly community calls, and monthly virtual ceremonies, we explore the sacred teachings of Gene Keys, the 7 directions, and the rhythms of the earth and the stars. Each day becomes a prayer. Each season opens a portal. And this is a space for mystics, for mothers, for seekers, and for soul rememberers. A sanctuary for those ready to embody communion, to activate their creative essence, and to rise in heart-led service. So come as you are and leave more of who you truly are. Together, we walk in beauty. Together, we rise. I love you. Namaste.